Hey everybody, this is Missilechicken. The review of Perfect Dark for Nintendo 64 and 360. You'll see me going to one stage on the 360, then the same on the 64, and one multiplayer match on the same map on both systems as well. Trying to get the bots as similar as I could. There are a few differences. You can't do as many things with the bots as you could on the 360 version. You can't switch the heads and stuff with like every single character like you could on the 64. It's a little bit more restricted, which with the addition of the multiplayer online is a good thing really, because you can no longer have an alien body with a human head on it, so kind of destroys like a little unfair advantage there. A couple other things. The laptop gun seems like it has less ammo or takes less time to spend on the 360 version. That may be because just of the power the 360 has, and it just empties quicker. It's a minor thing, but when the 360 version first came out, they had to create a patch for it to address some of those things though, and one of the things was the explosions not lasting long enough. So, I mean, there's a few minor differences. I'm not going to say one is better than the other because it's still Perfect Dark. It's fun on both systems. It's just kind of like a little comparison, so you can see the graphics on this one. And anyways, if you never played this game, it's sort of like not really the sequel to Bond, because it's not based on James Bond. It's not or GoldenEye or anything like that. But it's the second shooting game from Rare using that same technology and engine. It's got the same feel and everything. It's a totally different story, different characters. So you're still a spy, but this one has more of like a sci-fi twist. Later on, you find out that the organization you're working for has made contact with aliens, and the traditional aliens that you've always seen in like the whole UFO sightings and things, with like the short guy with a huge head, those are the good guys. And then you see these lizard-like creatures later on, and those are the bad guys, and those two aliens are at war with each other. So the corporation you're working for is trying to step in and help the good guys, which are referred to as Greys, which the character Elvis is a member of the Greys. So you get to go do a few missions with him, fighting alongside him, some of the protection type stuff, and those protection missions usually are pretty crap, but Elvis is more capable than a lot of the other AI partners you've played with in other games and things. He has better weaponry. He's got the Farsight gun that shoots through walls, and it's like a one-hit kill weapon, so he's pretty proficient to take care of himself most of the time. But yeah, this is really like a thinking man's shooting game. It's not just point A to point B and kill everything along the way until you get to the end. It's exploring, somewhat exploring, and completing objectives along the way, shutting down terminals, and like at one point you have to rescue Elvis when they've got him captured and sedated. They're about to do an autopsy on him, and he's not even dead yet, so you have to go in there and save him and things. So the objectives are a little bit more than just run here, shoot this, run to the end of the stage, shoot this, and be done with it. So it's a pretty fun game. There's tons of weapons, like 32 I believe, just basically. And then you've got the guns that were in GoldenEye, just like kind of updated graphically. So you can see that, I mean, this is the same stage I was in, and this is like the 64 version. So the graphics really have held up pretty well from the 64. 360's aiming and things are a little bit more sensitive, due partly to the controllers, the advancement in the controllers, and just the the power of the system itself, I mean, it's much smoother, the frame rate's smoother and everything. Still a great game on either system. You can see I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing I was doing on the 360 to get through this level, like the same actions and things, just my playstyle or whatever. You gotta hack this terminal. You can see a slight graphical difference in the little PDA thing that you use to hack the computer, but I mean, overall they're basically the same. 360 though, you've got your online multiplayer and stuff, so that's cool. Weapons all have secondary functions. This dragon that I'm using has like a proximity mine. When you switch over to second function, you throw it out. People walk along thinking they're going to pick up a gun, and then they just walk into an explosion. So, I mean, you can kind of set more traps in this game than you could in like GoldenEye or whatever. So here we've saved Dr. Carroll again, just like a little floating computer thing. This is the 360 version, going through just a multiplayer game. Radar's a little bit easier to read, it's not just like a fuzzy blob anymore. It's just everything, the textures and everything have been smoothed out. Same smooth gameplay though. It's like one of the best shooting games of all time. It's probably my second favorite, next to like the Halo series. So, I mean, it's not really much to say about it. It's just fast-paced, run and gun. Kill everybody until you get X number of points. But, I mean, the maps are pretty varied, so you can have like 6 different game types. Just regular combat, team combat, capture the case, which is kind of like a capture the flag mode. There's a King of the Hill. There's one called Hold the Case, where one person grabs a briefcase and holds onto it. The longer you hold onto it, the more points you get, and you have to kill whoever's got it to get it. And so, I mean, you've also seen those, if you're a fan of like the Time Splitters series, you've seen that game type in those games as well, which are great games. And some of the people that originally made Perfect Dark and GoldenEye broke off from Rare to create Free Radical so they could make those games. So, I mean, they're very similar, a little bit more cartoony and over the top, but any shooting game from Rare or Free Radical, or I mean, they're just about the best you can get. There's a little RoboCop gun. Secondary function fires a 3-round burst. K7, the secondary function, you can actually detect when somebody's thrown down a proximity mine or a laptop gun or something, so you'll know either to not go in the room or to go in just enough to where you can shoot whatever is going to try to kill you. You can see there, this is 64 version, the guy has the alien head on his body, which you can't do on the 360. Which I don't see why they did that, because that would be a major disadvantage to the guy choosing it, but then that guy would have chosen to do it, so I don't see why they took that out. I mean, you can see why they took the human head on the alien body out, because, I mean, you're so small of a target on that. But anyway, it's still fun. I mean, you shoot an alien, he makes his little alien grunt sounds. You shoot a human, and male, female, they have different voices and things. And it's just a great game overall, and that's really all I've got to say about it. So I think I'm just going to let the video play on out, and thanks for watching, and see you again soon. Thanks.